What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today I'm thinking about swapping it up. This is going to be more of like a chill series, I guess, opposed to the Rivals content that I do. It's going to just be Fallout 4, um, but in a way that I've never played the game, and I don't know if any other people have, really. So we are going to start off the game at level 0. We're just going to start off, obviously, a new game. But it is going to be vanilla. There's nothing, no DLCs, no Creation Club, nothing, just vanilla. And then, as time goes on, um, I'm going to probably say every episode I'm going to add one piece of Creation Club content, except for next episode. Now, next episode we'll add every skin, every I guess cosmetic. It's just all the paints for power armor, weapons, all that stuff. I'll just add those in. We can go over them. But after that, there'll be one per um, video, and then every level. So at level 15, I'm going to add automatron. Uh, then also probably Wasteland Workshop. We'll go over in the video after that. Then at level 20, we'll go into Far Harbor, and then the Contraptions Workshop after that. At level 25, the Vault-Tec Workshop, and then finally at level 30, Nuka World. Now, I do want to say, it might not actually be at level 30 that we do Nuka World, because during this playthrough, I do want to side with the Minutemen. But I've never played the game where I've built up the Minutemen so much and gotten like all the food, water, and every settlement in the game, enough that expanding the Raiders into the Commonwealth even matters. So I want to do that. I want to make great settlements. We'll go over everything. We'll see, and we'll just see how this whole series evolves. So let's get into it. Also, one last thing. Sorry, you're gonna be playing the game on hard difficulty, but if I feel that it's too easy, I'll throw it up to very hard. Just to let you know. All right, let's get right into it, guys. All right, here we are. We need to create our character. This is probably one of my favorite parts. So I'm gonna see what I can cook up, and I'll go from there. Okay, so this is what I've cooked up. It's kind of generic. I won't lie to you. Um, you can see face marks. It's really generic. And then I'll show you the body. I'm not gonna change Nora, but yeah, I mean, it's just very average. I won't lie. So yeah, let's get right into it and go see the big kaboom.
You too. Oh my god!
Hold on!
Oh man, we made it just in time, just like always, like every playthrough.
We made it. I'm okay.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly
But
fashion.
at least we have our wife and kid, right?
We'll
I
get
mean,
everyone
I
situated
think
in your
that's
new home.
really what matters.
Vault 111.
Everything's gonna be fine.
No, I got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Okay, so I don't have my wife or my child, but
I'll find who did this.
at least I have her wedding ring, right?
Sean.
Anyway,
Promise.
so my goal here, and in this early stage, I think, is just gonna be to grab everything in sight. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do for the majority of this whole playthrough. Just grab everything that I can that's in sight, because I can scrap it down. And I didn't show you my special stats, so I will after this. I'm also not gonna read every terminal entry, everything, because I don't feel like doing a completionist run. Um, that takes a lot of hours. Plus, I've already done it on my own.
Giant roaches?
I
What the
haven't
hell?
really talked about it on my channel, but Fallout 4 is, I'm gonna say, my favorite game. I've got way too many hours on this game. I just love the game. I think it's super fun to play. Um, so yeah, let's actually put some Red Menace. Oh, well, I'll wait until we get the Pip Boy, obviously. But yeah, Fallout 4 is just probably my favorite game. I do like the other Fallouts, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I haven't played Fallout 1 and 2. I wanted to, but they're only available on PC. I don't exactly have access to them. So those the other three left to do. Also, I gotta say, Fallout 76, it's up there too. I know a lot of people don't exactly like it, but I think it's actually pretty good, especially for Fallout 76, like the building pieces for your camp. I really like building in Fallout, um, and I love the building pieces. I wish that they would add more building pieces to Fallout 4 in the first place. Um, which, I mean, I guess they have been through Creation Club, but some of the stuff that they have in Fallout 76 is just really cool. Like, they have a lot of Vault-Tec stuff, which I feel would go good in the Vault-Tec DLC for obvious reasons. And then there are a few things. I think that actually everything that is in Fallout 4 is actually in Fallout 76 as well. Besides from maybe the Raider stuff. Anyway, let's grab the Pip Boy. Alright, before we head out of the vault and start looking for our son, just doing everything else, I think we have to take a quick break, see how far we can get in Red Menace. They call me the goat of Red Menace for a reason. You're about to find out why. I just ran past the ladder. That was really bad. Okay. I think this is probably my least favorite level of the entire thing. Oh, and that's exactly why. Maybe they don't call me the goat of Red Menace, but I still got two other lives, so just wait, you'll see. Bang. See, we only lost one life, and we're already at 100 meters. Are you serious? Okay. That was bad. We're gonna scrap that one. We're not gonna even acknowledge its existence. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. There we go. Oh my gosh. I promise I'm not this bad, usually. You might not believe me after seeing this, but just have to take my word for it. You're about to see why you should. Look at this. Boom. 150. I think my highest was like 425. It was pretty high. There we go. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was like really quiet there just so I could lock in, but it didn't really work that well. Anyway, there's a high score. I'm gonna try and get it to 50K. I think I can do that eventually, but not right now. It's kind of crazy. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. It's nice to be out of that vault so we can actually do something. But I mean, be an absolute loot goblin. This is not gonna end well for any loot in my sight. It's just gonna be scrapped down to its tiniest atom and then put into a settlement for Preston Garvey. Oh, I just realized I was supposed to show you my special stats. Let me show you. I put 7 into strength, 3 into perception, 6 into endurance, 5 charisma, 4 intelligence, 2 agility, 1 luck. I didn't put 4 into perception because of perception bobblehead and conquered, and the special book I'm probably going to throw into intelligence so I can get scrapper, even though I do need both of these perks, local leader and science. So I'm just gonna have to level them up again later on. Although I could go out of my way to get both of the bobbleheads early on, but I feel like that's kind of just a waste. Anyway, welcome back home. Looks just like I left it. We're gonna ignore him right now. I don't think we want to talk to Codsworth anyway. Oh boy, it looks so weird without anything. Alright, well then. Let's clean out our inventory, clean up a little bit around here. And I think that I'm going to make a little starter area. And that's where I'm going to end the episode. Because I have been recording for 21 minutes. It's taken me 21 minutes to get to this point in the game. It's really insane, actually, how long it's taken. So, I think that's what we're going to do. In the next episode, we are going to hop right on over to Concord to go and say what's up to Preston Garvey. And the crew, Mama Murphy, Sturgis, all of them. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to get rid of that. And I want this to be a workshop area. I want it to just be straight workshop. I don't want there to be anybody living here. So the inside is going to be full of, I think, components and just a bunch of different stuff. And now I'm going to add on to it as time goes on, obviously, through having more DLC items, more Creation Club content, all that jazz. For now, we can scrap everything in sight. And I think we're going to keep our workbenches outside. So putting something like the armor workbench in the corner-ish area, I guess. I think this is fully the corner. There we go. Okay. Let me see what types of floor coverings we got. A bunch of rugs. Okay. Got an American flag. Creature heads. A few paintings that don't really fit. Some signs. This actually wouldn't be too bad. Neotronic. Okay. Miscellaneous. It's not horrible. Not the best either. Okay. Let me see what I can do over in this area. Okay. So this is what I got so far. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, I'm gonna need to get some power in here, but I think this looks good for our armor section. I put a bunch of tools. I think maybe I went a little bit overkill with the amount of tools, especially with these. Maybe this can be like facing that way. Yeah, I think I did a lot of tools there, but I think this looks pretty good for our armor section. Now, our weapons probably gonna be right here. Now I'm gonna say weapons and chems. So let me go and grab the chem station. Okay, we got the chem station, which I'm thinking, where do I want to put this? I guess right next to the weapons. Just feels a little weird to have it right there. Let me see what I can do over here, especially with this lantern just chilling there, I guess. Okay, so here's what I got for this. I couldn't really figure out what to do with the weapons workbench. This might not last, especially when we get more things in here. But this probably won't last. But I do like this area over here. I like to implement in the chemistry bench over here. So there is just one last thing before we head on over to our main housing area. And that is to come all the way down here and grab the cooking stove so that we can add that. And then that will be it for the workshop area for now. I obviously have the interior to decorate and probably more exterior to decorate because I'm just going to be getting more stuff later on. So I'll pop that there. And what I'm thinking is we can add more of just a normal old table. Possibly just like out in the street, I guess. Maybe a table like that. And then we grab a few chairs. Or stools. I'd rather be chairs though. I like fold chairs. And then just pop them in here. Like they're having a good old time out here. I can add that's something. Not many decorations to work with, but we can add Diamond City Radio right there. We can add a trash bin just right here so that we can throw things out. Right next to it. Maybe if I grab this, we can put the mat down. Grab that. Grab them both. Okay, that's interesting. Usually this works. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we can pop. Just don't want this to be. Just pop it like right there. Get rid of the mat. Nuka-Cola machine right there. Ice machine. Maybe I can add the dog house right there. I can add a basketball hoop just right there. Cigarette machine with an ashtray next to these guys. Maybe not an ashtray. I guess throw the ashes out into the quote unquote road. I will put a garbage can though right next to this just in case they actually want to be sanitary. I say they, I'm really the only one here right now. The ice machine can go just right there. I think that looks pretty good. I don't have any lights that can really go out here. I could put construction light facing them, but I think that the night light will do pretty well for now. Alright, we can go in here and we can work on just my room. I think this was the room before for my wife and I. Now it's just my room. So I'm gonna kind of imitate it. We're gonna pop a rug right there. Codsworth, get out of here, buddy. And then maybe I think I'm gonna say a cleaner bed just because I don't really want to be sleeping on a dirty mattress. I don't really think I know many people who do. Maybe one or two, but not many. And this wall. Oh, never mind. Okay, that wall just is right there. Well, we can obviously add a table right there. With a dresser exactly where Codsworth is. Go over there. Go on, Codsworth. Yeah, here. Alright. Now, we can put a dresser right there. And I can add some containers. Maybe this table can be moved like in front of there. And some containers on the side with a suitcase pile next to them. And then one suitcase under this. A filing cabinet right there. Boom, that's actually perfect right there. I could actually, instead of this table, maybe I add a desk. Maybe the smaller desk would be best to just throw in the corner. Grab a chair. And we'll make it a nicer chair. Maybe not that chair. There we go. Just a chair. Then I also have to grab some light. Put in here. Light bulb right there. Maybe I could add the US flag right there. The dresser just right underneath. Just add a poster, or I guess the poster. I could actually add a painting. Boom, there. All right, that's my area for sleeping. Let's see, okay, you can just hear Codsworth behind us. Let's get here. Let's also grab Grognek the Barbarian.
Was it something I said?
And I kind of have to get in that concert, so we're gonna leave. Hopefully, he leaves as well. There we go. He's moving. Intelligence. Okay. So I also got a level up. So let me just go and throw that in. Then we can go over what we did. I'm thinking for my level up, I'm gonna just throw it into intelligence immediately, so I can just get more XP. Okay. So over here we have our power armor and armor station, with a bunch of tools. Chemistry station over here, with a cigarette machine. So I guess all you're making over here is cigarettes. An armor workbench with just random foot lockers and crates and a cabinet. I mean, I like I said, I didn't really know what to put here, with a cabinet that a shelf that I guess you're only going to be using part of if you're on this side. Over here, doghouse for dog meat later on, cooking station, 2 trash areas, basketball hoop, and then a little hangout area outside, and then if you head on over here past all the junk, boom, here's my room. Obviously, none of the lights actually work right now because I have to make a power area, but we'll be doing that in the next video. If you guys enjoyed this, I'd greatly appreciate a like and subscribe. Um, I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe. There we go. Gotta get my grammar right. But yeah, I'm excited to have this series. It seems like it's gonna be really fun. I like settlement building a lot, and I think I'm okay at it. I'm definitely not to some people's level, but um, I think that I could do some pretty nice things. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We're gonna be headed to Concord to go and get Preston Garvey in the next one. See ya.